Hello friends and family and welcome to my channel. In this episode I am taking my family north for a weekend with good friends. My main objective for this trip was to get Malin, the pot maker, to teach me how to make my own bonsai pots. However, that is for another video. In this episode I will show what Anna and Martin was doing meanwhile and what I and Ilja was doing before. Ilja is 16 years old and very curious about bonsai. We spent some time talking about bonsai basics, pruning his jade tree and looking at tools. Then we went out to look at trees in the local surroundings. It did not take long before we found this cute little oak tree on the family's property. One branch in particular looked a little bit out of proportion and Ilja got the chance to try the tools. Look at that clean cut. Is this a bonsai master to be maybe? Anyway, let's move on to the main topic of this video. Martin, who works in the forests around western Sweden, had been collecting premium quality spruce resin. He have asked Anna to help him make hand cream and lip balm from it. I found an old Finnish recipe for grafting wax and asked to get my own product. They started by sorting out the best and most clean pieces. Since it contains quite a lot of wood, it is not easy to know exactly how much resin one gets in a batch. Knowing the exact weight before starting the work is a good idea. The resin are to be melted down in a mix of rape oil and olive oil. Needless to say, it was also weighted to get the relations according to recipe correct. Now it is worth mentioning that spruce resin is not easy to obtain in adequate quantities. If you cannot get it legally at your place, or if you need to break into a bank to afford it, there are other options. Pine tar is probably the best substitute. It don't have the strong antibacterial and antifungal properties as spruce resin, but is still a good substitute. After heating the oil and resin mix for several hours, it is time to sift out the remaining wood. This can easily get very messy, and it actually did a few times before we got it right. I am happy I was not the one that had to clean up afterwards. Anyway, after checking the weight of the remaining wood, Anna could start calculating and adjust the oil to the recipe not to get too much tar into the mix. Now it is time to add the wax. We are using pelletized honey bee wax. First a batch with less wax for hand cream, then one batch with more for lip balm, and last but not least one with a lot of it for grafting wax. In between the different batches, everything is filled up in appropriate containers. Small ones for the grafting wax and giveaway hand cream, medium for my family's hand cream, and huge ones for the forest workers' daily need of antibacterial moisturizing cream. This will last a long time. So I hope you enjoyed that one as much as I did. It was a fantastic weekend with really good friends, and I got my grafting wax back home. It's wonderful. The scent is like being in a forest, so I'm really looking forward to use that one. Anyway, the most important part of the trip, making bonsai pots, it has been recorded as well, but I need some time to edit that one. On Saturday, 2000 Central European time, there will be a premiere about me making my own bonsai pot. I really hope you want to join me on that one. Until then, folks, thanks a lot for watching. Take care, stay safe, bye!